Good evening, and welcome to a Seasons Past Theater Christmas special.
I'm dreaming of a wild Christmas.
This evening, we'll be discussing the story Mortem Tempest. Kids, do you know what Mortem Tempest is? Of course you don't! This story is about the axe-swinging, sword-wielding rapists and pillagers known as the Saxons. The Saxons were a Germanic tribe that invaded the British Isles after the retreat of the Roman Empire. Now, there is some speculation as to whether or not it was a relatively slow and peaceful assimilation, or if it was an actual invasion. Of course, slow, relatively peaceful assimilations aren't metal! But brutal, bloody, violent invasions are. So let's begin. Mortem Tempest. Storms claimed ship after ship. God's wrath inflicted on them. For their vile intentions he knows. Men grasp at hulls thrown and broken. Masts topple down on their heads. Blood now turning the ocean red. Bodies carried to the depths, and the Saxon sovereign's defiance grows. For the fire of righteous vengeance prophecy foretold, they will not be controlled. With crimson procession, a Mortem Tempest falls, no sepulchre to be extolled. His army, out by half, he thrusts his standard, violating the virgin ground, as a pagan boast to the one above. Horns sound a distant warning. His army marches to the sound. Steel blades to be warmed by flesh, and the Saxon sovereign's defiance grows. For the fire of righteous vengeance prophecy foretold, they will not be controlled. With crimson procession, a Mortem Tempest falls, no sepulchre to be extolled. The horizon must be conquered, with nothing left to wonder of. Each victory will be exalted, and the king's power grows in renown. For the fire of righteous vengeance prophecy foretold, they will not be controlled. With crimson procession, a Mortem Tempest falls, no sepulchre to be extolled. Thus ends Mortem Tempest. Thank you for joining us today, and stay tuned for our next episode entitled Eventide. Until then, good night.
I'm dreaming of a wild Christmas, just like the one